The Saiyan and Namek Saga trailer just dropped, revealing characters like Nail, Z Frieza and the Ginyu Force. Here's 12 hidden features from the gameplay. So I wasn't expecting that trailer at all. The V-Jump scans for this month showed the Android Saga characters like Teen Gohan and Perfect Cell, but we all got baited with Namek characters instead, which isn't a bad thing though. First up, we've got Goku using Kamehameha against Raditz, which lands, but Raditz somehow blows it up. This looks like Super Perception, which takes up 2 skill count and lets you deflect super attacks away. Goku deflects Vegeta's Gallic Gun beam away, but Raditz blows it up. So what's going on? Well, here is Whis most likely using Super Perception against Beerus's Super Sphere of Destruction. If I play the Raditz and Whis clip side by side, you can see both of them don't deflect it away, but they blow it up and have the same particle effects and smoke around them. So I think for Super Perception, certain characters will have different animations for countering. Next, we've got the return of Chiaotzu, Nail and Kui in the game, who are all Z characters. A lot of people thought that Nail and Kui wouldn't return in their roster predictions, but this clearly shows that Z is very prioritized, and every character who has canon scenes in the anime or manga will be in Sparking Zero. Chiaotzu blowing up against Nappa, Nail fighting Frieza, and Kui, who basically only had one fight in the series, got blown up and died to Vegeta's dirty fireworks. So you might be thinking, why was Appule not shown then, as he's part of the canon when Vegeta also killed him? That leads me to my next point about Frieza Soldier and Appule. Appule and Frieza Soldier were both in Tenkaichi 3 as separate characters, but they weren't revealed in this Namek specific trailer. So does that mean they're fully not in Sparking Zero? Well, not necessarily. The next predicted trailer should be an Android and Cell Saga theme, where future Trunks should be shown against the Frieza army. Frieza Soldier could easily be revealed here, as Trunks fought and destroyed all of them. Appule could be a costume variant of Frieza Soldier, because we know that costumes that can customize movesets have been confirmed in the game already. Now we've got the reveal of Z Frieza's first form, who at first looked kind of weird. Frieza's model here is actually a hybrid between his Dragon Ball Super Broly movie appearance and his Dragon Ball Z appearance. In the Broly movie, he's got a blue scouter which he has in Sparking Zero, but in the Dragon Ball Z anime he's got a pink one, and in the manga he has a green one. His head is a bit too big compared to Dragon Ball Z, his eyes are a bit too big and rounded, and he also has less lines on the pink part of his face. However, the Broly version of Frieza is a lot more pink, but in Sparking Zero they decided to use the more purple colour from his Dragon Ball Z version. Dodoria also has a blue scouter instead of green, and Ginyu's horns are a lot shorter in Sparking Zero compared to Dragon Ball Z because of his Broly movie design. Z Mid Super Saiyan 1 Goku's colours have also been updated and improved since the last trailer too. Dodoria is shown here using his Blast 2 Super called Dodoria Headbreaker against Piccolo. It's still an unblockable move like in Tenkaichi 3, as you can see Piccolo is guarding, where he opens his mouth as it breaks his guard and damages him. Frieza's 100% full power form also has an unblockable move called Nova Strike, which he used against Super Saiyan Goku in the anime, where he clashed with his Kamehameha. In the anime, the clash lasts for a while until Frieza goes around and gets through, but in Sparking Zero, he goes straight through the Kamehameha and attacks him. Here's a Tenkaichi 3 clip of vanishing every single hit from Nova Strike. Frieza has also got some custom transformation animations when he transforms from base to second, which is actually a feature from Raging Blast 2. Here's a comparison with Raging Blast 2, and as you can see, the Sparking Zero version shows his body growing more clearly and is also a lot quicker to finish. But Frieza's second form in Sparking Zero does look a bit off. You can see his shoulder pads are a bit loose and protruding out in Sparking Zero, but in the anime and in Raging Blast they're flat down. It looks a bit similar to his third form where his shoulder pads are supposed to come out, but hopefully they can fix this by launch. Speaking about Frieza's third form, he actually got changed to his ultimate in Sparking Zero. In Tenkaichi 3, his ultimate is called Crazy Finger Beam, where he fires off multiple death beams against his opponent. However, for Sparking Zero, it looks like it's been changed so that it's a rush attack ultimate, where he first lands a punch and then he fires the death beams. This is pretty significant because in Tenkaichi 3, it's actually possible to vanish these energy blast ultimates like this. But now in Sparking Zero, if you land the punch, then you're locked into the attack and can't vanish anymore. Vegeta grab clashes with first form Frieza here, which is a bit of a throwback to the anime where he does the exact same thing. We've seen this same clash before with Broly vs Kale and Broly vs Gogeta, so it's gonna be common in the game. A random idea here is what's gonna happen if future Gohan with one arm gets in a grab clash. Will Gohan instantly lose, or will there be some sort of special animation just for him? In Tenkaichi 3, future Gohan actually has both of his arms, so he has a normal grab combo. So this will be the first time we see one-handed Gohan in action. There's also some potentially unique or special grab animations shown in the trailer. In Tenkaichi 3, Goku has a generic grab where he grabs the person's leg and throws them away. But in Sparking Zero, this is a unique grab where Goku actually grabs and swings Frieza's tail instead to throw him away. There could definitely be more unique and dynamic grab animations that are from the anime. For example, in Tenkaichi 3, Zarbon has got a grab where he wraps around the opponent and crashes down to the ground with them. But if you do it over the water, Zarbon will stop before touching the water and throw the opponent in, just like how he did against Vegeta in the anime. So now we know they've stopped making theme trailers like Power vs Speed or Sword vs Fist, and now they're doing it by Saga. So here are some predictions of mine for the next trailer. Right now at the end of July, we've got Saiyan and Namek Saga trailer with 15 new character reveals, giving us 115 revealed so far with 49 remaining. The next logical thing is for a combined Android Cell Saga and Buu Saga trailer at the end of August, and I'm going to be including basically every Z character that has had canon scenes before. For the Android Saga, we have Mecha Frieza, King Cold, possibly Frieza Soldier or Appule, Android 16, Android 17Z, Android 19, Dr. Gero as he was confirmed in the demo, possibly Piccolo Kami Fusion form because he's missing Hell Zone and Light Zone Grenade, or he'll have a costume with those moves. Imperfect Cell, Semi-Perfect Cell, Super Perfect Cell, Cell Jr., Base Trunks Armor or Melee, and then of course the GOAT characters, Base Teen Gohan, Super Saiyan 1 Teen Gohan, and Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. So that's 15 characters just from the Android Saga, and then we have the Buu Saga characters. Adult Gohan Super Saiyan 1, who is confirmed in the demo, Supreme Kai, Kibito Kai, who doesn't have any canon fights, but because he's a transformation and in Tenkaichi 3, I'll include him. Babidi because Popovich is in the game and he has shared mechanics with his ultimate. Evil Buu, Super Buu, Buu Tenks, Ultimate Gohan, Buuhan, Kid Buu, Great Saiyaman, who's been confirmed in the game already, and possibly Great Saiya Woman, but she's a movie character so I'll leave her out for now. So that's 11 characters from the Buu Saga, meaning 26 slots are taken up from Z forms. I'll fill in the roster screen with some random and predicted locations so we get an idea of the remaining character slots. We've got 141 characters and 23 remaining slots now if the full roster size is 164. Now they could do it that way with one combined Android and Buu Saga trailer, but they might split it up into 2 trailers because of upcoming events. Gamescom is between the 21st to 25th of August and we might get a small trailer then because of how big it is. The Summer Games Fest trailer showed 8 new characters, so they could easily do the same with the Buu Saga characters. The final trailers would then cover Dragon Ball Super and other sagas, but I'll cover those in a later video. Unfortunately, the beam struggles are now missing a slight detail. In this trailer, Kaioken Goku is positioned below Vegeta and they both fire off supers and get in a beam struggle. Initially, they fire them off at the correct angle and position they were facing, but as soon as they clash, the game instantly turns it into a horizontal beam struggle only. This is actually a downgrade from Tenkaichi 3 because it had downward and upward beam struggles and no repositioning, but it's just a slight nitpick and we'll probably get used to it quickly anyway. And the final feature is to do with Captain Ginyu and his ultimate body change. Now in the anime, we know he used it against Goku specifically and got full control over his body. In this trailer, it looks like Ginyu is doing the same thing and is aiming for Goku, the opponent himself, which is called functional body change. However, we can't be sure this is how it will be in Sparking Zero because of previous games. In Tenkaichi 3, if you used body change, Ginyu doesn't swap with the opponent body. You get swapped with one of the following Namek Saga characters: Vegeta Scouter, Goku Mid, Krillin, Kid Gohan, Geese and Nail. You also can't use any of their supers, so you're locked to melee only. The Budokai series had functional body change, where you damage yourself and then swap directly with the opponent's body, which can get quite toxic quickly. Fighters had the exact same functional body change, and there's a meme that you body change with your opponent if they have DLC characters that you don't own. Captain Ginyu actually used body change once again in Dragon Ball Super Resurrection F against Tagoma when he was a frog. I wouldn't be surprised if they copied the Tenkaichi 3 style body change and added Tagoma to the list of playable characters. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on that trailer. Are you happy or disappointed with the reveals, and what are your predictions for the next trailer?